Okay guys, it's time for some science. We are going to do an activity that we call sink or float. And I have some items here. I have an orange shell, a paperclip, a nickel, a cork, and a spoon. And I also have a little Tupperware filled with water. And I put towels down just in case it gets messy, but this is something you can do at home. We're just going to go through it here today, and then you're welcome to do it at home. Find some objects around the house, different types of objects, and you can test your knowledge and see if it sinks or floats. So we'll go ahead and start with the spoon here. So I'm going to drop the spoon in. And what do you think is going to happen? Is it going to sink or float? I'll give you a couple seconds to make a guess. Okay, now let's see what's going to happen. Look at that. It's sunk to the bottom. So if you said sink, you were correct. Let's see what happens with the cork. What do you think is going to happen? Sink or float? Let's see. Oh, look at that. It's floating on top of the water. So that's float. If you said float, you were correct. Let's try the nickel. Do you think it's going to sink or float? Okay, let's try. Oh, that went all the way to the bottom. Look at that. Sink. If you said sink, you were correct. Now let's try a paper clip. Sink or float? What do you guys think? Okay, let's see. Oh, that one sank to the bottom. So if you said sink, you were correct. Let's try the shell. I'm going to put the shell in. What do you guys think? Sink or float? All right, let's see. That one went to the bottom too. If you said sink, you were correct. And we have one more item here. A clementine. Do you think this clementine will sink or float? Give you a second to make a guess. Let's check it out. Oh, look at that. He's floating. All right, so this is a fun activity you guys can do over and over again. You can also do it in the bathtub. That's a good place to do it with your bath toys, and you can see if things sink or float. Have fun. Bye.